Hi, this is Tisharia and welcome to my channel. I'm sure that you're here to see if I lost at least 30 pounds in 60 days, and we'll find out in just a minute. But before we do anything else, let's take a pause for the cause and like this video. Make sure that you're subscribed and click the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. Thanks so much. I'll wait. Now, before I tell you if I lost at least 30 pounds in 60 days, let me start off with how this all began. Okay. Excuse me. I wrote some notes so I can make sure that I cover everything and don't do a whole bunch of rambling. So I started this journey May 30th, 2020, challenging myself to lose at least 30 pounds in 60 days. I somehow arrogantly believed that this journey would be just a breeze, okay? Because I'm physically fit. I was like in the military. I maxed out on my PT test. Like, I'm tough, you know? I stopped smoking. If I can do that, I can do anything. And I had 2 children. I gave birth to 2 children, okay? So, oh yeah, I need those glasses. Make sure they're clean again. Anyway, so I didn't think it was going to be difficult, but this was very difficult because number one, I had put it all on YouTube, all on Facebook, all on Instagram. I'm gonna lose 30 pounds in 60 days, da 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 da. And I did that intentionally so I would hold myself accountable and actually go through the entire process and not give up, because I lacked discipline. If I hadn't lacked discipline, I would not have been obese. Okay, so that's the bottom line. That's my opinion. That's it. That's for me. Okay, so yeah, it was difficult. And the reason being is I had a plan to lose at least 30 pounds in 60 days. I was applying logical principles and realistic methods of how to sustain this after the 30 days or after the 60 days. Okay, so yeah, I thought it was going to be easy. However, what I didn't plan on was when I detoxed, I had like a facial breakout, like, and I was like, "Miss, this from the mask?" And then I realized that I was into the 10-day green smoothie cleanse, and I did it once in May, once in June. No. Once in June and once in July. The first in June, I did 7 of the 10 days. I started experiencing emotions and whatnot, and then in July, I did the full 10 days. Now my cycle changed. It was like 6 days early, and I just felt like overwhelmed with emotion. I said, whatever this is, you know, let me help me deal with this. And so I had to do that. I had to do the work, and I also started speaking with a therapist, because when you're so close to something, no matter how logical you believe that you are, when you're so close to something, it's hard to see the forest for the trees, if you understand what I mean. And so I wanted someone to help me deal with those emotions. Okay, so I knew that would happen because about a year or so I did a 3-day water fast and a 5-day water fast. And when I did that 5-day water fast, I was like, yeah, this is the truth. But I think I needed to do like a 7-day, and I just haven't been that disciplined. I don't think that I'm there yet. That's why I wanted to send some special shout outs before I even go any further. I first want to thank God. First and foremost, thank God. Thank my family for all the love and the support. They've done videos. They have just become participants. They become doing their own thing and on their own journeys, and it is amazing. Okay, and to all my close friends, you know who you are, because you are probably still one of those people 4 minutes and 45 seconds into the video and still paying attention in the first place. Okay, all right, so thank you all for being so instrumental in my life and showing so much love. Now I have to also send a special shout out to Greg, that dude. I started following him probably about a year or two ago, when I started back couponing. So I've been couponing for 20 years. That's where the name Frugalmamaofboyz came from, because I was going to start a couponing channel when I first started on YouTube. And I started following Greg, that dude, short mama couponer, spending and saving with Keitha. Anyway, so Greg, that dude, he started a weight loss journey in probably about a year ago, and has lost a tremendous amount of weight, and it's just all because of his discipline. Okay, he's changed the way he eats, he changed the way he snacks, he's changed the way he works out. Like, even going like 2 a day sometimes, like doing workouts, like dedication, and it is shown in the results. But it's just been such an inspiration, and I'm so proud of him. And also short mama couponer, she's hilarious. She's she did a video about how to start a YouTube channel. She went over the apps that she used and all that. Now, of course, I couldn't find it when I got ready to start my YouTube channel, so I'm like starting over scratch. I ain't know how to make a thumbnail. I'm just doing whatever. And I said, like, this experience has really just grown me, because I've had to learn how. I created a blog, I created a website, and I'm kind of journaling there, and I am so proud of that. It may not look like the best high-tech website, whatever, but I did it. I learned it all by myself, and so I'm proud of that. Anyway, special shout out to Michael Collier. I listen to his morning show every morning, where it's just inspiration, praise, and like worship. Not worship, but it's just like do prayer and just inspirational. I always push it forward. He came from the streets of Venice to Hollywood, so it's just amazing. Whenever you put your mind to, you can do, as long as you keep putting one foot forward in front of the other, you can make it happen. And also Inspirational by Marie. Since I started this journey, I've joined a group of like small channels, and one of those is she just has a lot of topics and just cover a lot of things, and it's been such an inspiration. Anyway, so it all started. Okay, so I made notes, and I'm gonna stay on track. No more than 30-minute video. Okay. It all started with recognizing that there was an issue. One day, I was looking through some pictures, and I found this. Okay, so if you watched the first video, you've seen this. My son, the youngest baby, was like this age, about a little bit older than this, probably about 1. And it could, when they go to their little classroom at daycare, they have them so they feel at home and they feel close to their family. Well, I was nowhere near this size when I actually made this mobile, but I was embarrassed. I look frumpy, you know what I'm saying? So when I found that, it said something just clicked. You need to do something about it. You need to do it now. If you don't start right now, you're not going to do it. You're going to procrastinate and blah blah blah. So I said, okay, I'm gonna start on the 30th. I think this was like 2 or 3 days before the end of May, and so I said I'm gonna start now. And I started getting busy, and that's what happened. That's how it all started. So now I have it near where I do my affirmations, where I do my stretching, where I do my meditation. It's my space, and I can do some reading there and everything. So anyway, as a mother of young children ages 6 and 3, I want to look vibrant and be physically fit enough to enjoy life with them. We want to go out and fly kites and run and ride bikes and do our thing. Fortunately, there you go. Fortunately, through the current pandemic, the conditions forced me to think more critically about knowing my passion and how I can most please God. Okay, and I wanted to do something that I can be me. You know what I'm saying? So I had to ask myself, what do I love? And the answer was my children. And in order to be the best mother, I had to be the best me. I had to start working on being the best me. And it's a never-ending process, but you should always be moving forward. And I had began to stand still. Okay, we got into the routine of, okay, let's get up, get ready to go to, get ready to go to work, go to school, da da da, you know, just got into their routine, and I had basically lost me. Okay, everything was focused on making sure there's structure so my kids are grounded. You know what I mean? So I put together some concepts of what I thought would help me be successful. What I've learned and what I found in the past is that when I pray with an open heart, God answers. And I'm not always prepared. I hadn't always been prepared, or I'm not always prepared to hear what God has to say. But that's because I hadn't actually been able to hear him. I just been assuming based on a sequence of events that that's what God was saying. But when you hear God, oh, it's life changing. But I got there through meditation, and so I had a plan to meditate, pray, do affirmations, and stretch every day. That was my plan. Intermittent fasting, stretch, pray, meditate, journal. I was like, I was gonna do these things. Okay, so when I meditate with an open mind, that it's possible to hear God. God opened my soul, and it allowed me to hear him when I prayed. Okay, so, and then when I journal daily, I noticed that I would make my list of goals in the morning. You know, and I wake up at 5, and then I say, thank you, God, for waking me up this morning. And I'm so thankful for another breath, another day to do your will, Lord. And so then I, like have some tea or whatever, and I sit and I'll think. And sometimes that's when I'll do my meditation. It depends on which one I get to do first, or feel like doing first, prayer or meditation. And so during that time, I'll go ahead and write out my goals for the day. These are the things I want to accomplish. No more than 5 every day. No more than 5. And at the end of the day, when I've accomplished all or most of those goals, I feel proud. I feel accomplished. I feel like I'm moving forward and not staying still. And so that's a less stress. And then when I have less mental stress, mental traffic, I can focus and achieve more things. So that has been a great thing. Okay, so, and then when I set goals, things get done. When I'm consistent, I see the results. Okay, and that is how I planned to do it, and that's how I did do it. Now, what went well? The intermittent fasting went well. When I did it and did it according to my plan, eat between 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. So in the morning when I get up, like I said, I have my tea, and then I gulp down some water. I do up down a whole bottle of water, because that water needs to flush that stuff out of my system. So that's what I do. I sit, that's my time. And then at noon, I make a smoothie or a meal. And then at around 6, I get off work about 5:30, 6 o'clock. That's when we do dinner. And so if everything goes well, we're eating at 6 o'clock. And that's why a 12 to 6 window doesn't work well, because I as long as I can have dinner with my boys, nothing else matters. I don't care what's in front of me. I just love sitting down with them, doing our grace and eating with them. So yeah, so we eat about 6 o'clock, and then after that, if I'm hungry, this is one of the things that I learned from Inspirational by Marie, is that, I want to say it was her, hopefully it was, that when you're hungry, or when you think you're hungry or you want a snack, essentially your body's saying that it's thirsty. If your body is like, and I started to think about this, if your body is like mostly water, like 80% water, then you're not going to be hungry that much, because you're eating to live, not living to eat. So you only need a certain amount of food. And so when I noticed, when I did the smoothies, like my stomach was flat. I was like, whoa, what's going on? And then when I was eating whole foods again, I could feel the, the lumpiness again. But that was because my digestive system didn't have to work as hard, and all the swelling and inflammation and all that gunk is out of there. And so it did, because I was still eating, like there would be stuff in the digestive system because there was like all this stuff in the smoothie, but it's just easier on the digestive system, so you don't have all this swelling and bloating and all of that. So, but nevertheless, I'm sure you all wondering, did I lose the weight? You'll find out in just a minute. Anyway, so what went well is the intermittent fasting, and what hindered me from like completely losing the cravings was because of initial green 10-day green smoothie cleanse. I only did 7 days instead of 10, and I had like a great response. Like, I didn't want to have coffee in the morning. I was satisfied with my tea and everything. I have not had a drink of alcohol in 60 days. So today is day 61. So I've had less caffeine. I don't think I've had any caffeine actually. Well, maybe so, because I did have some coffee at first, and every day periodically I have some coffee. But I use some almond milk and nice quality coffee. And let's see, what else? And I was never starving. I always wanted to do things that I could sustain, because like food is part of the culture, our culture. And so if like we have a barbecue, I don't want to be like, I can't have it. So I needed to be able to learn to control how much I ate, and to learn to stop when I got satisfied. Okay, so like I said, important, what went well is when before I had a meal, I would drink a complete bottle of water, so I would be less hungry, because I only need to eat what is required for my body to function and thrive. Okay, so I was never starving because I was drinking the correct amount of water in the correct intervals. Okay, but when I didn't, I got off my pattern. That's when I either didn't lose weight or I gained. I think I only gained like 2 times during the whole process, and those was the 2 times during my cycle. Go figure. Okay, but anyway, and that can be reduced even more. That's the cycle, mood swings, and whatever, with proper, better diet. When I say diet, I don't mean like keto or paleo or whatever, and that's fine. Those are great things. I'm just afraid for me that I can't maintain it, and then I end up back where I began, and I don't want to be there. Okay, it just wasn't good for me because I had a lot of stiffness. My back would go out, my upper back would hurt, my lower back would hurt, and like I would be on the ground playing with the kids and trying to get up, and my back is out. You know what I'm saying? Because I had weight that my body wasn't used to. Okay, so I'm usually at 145, 150. So I want to get to 140, and that is the ultimate goal, because I want to be able to see like a 6-pack for the first time in my life. So I think I can do it if I get around 140. I don't know. Anyway, during this process, what also went well is I did lose weight, and I started dealing with pain and grief. I had a lot of losses recently with some friends that are near and dear to me, family, my ex-fiance. So it was just a lot going on that I had just pushed to the side and just tried to keep moving forward, because I know that I have to take care of little people, you know what I mean? And whatever I do, I always want to do my best at it. So whether it's work, being a mother, being a daughter, being a sister, even if I don't meet anyone else's expectation, as long as I feel like I'm trying my best, then I'm satisfied. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm having to tell myself I'm satisfied when I'm really not. I don't know. I'm still going through that part of therapy, but I feel like I try my best to be a good person to people. Anyway, so I started recognizing my triggers. If you go through my video, my scars and stretch video, like I had for the first 2 weeks, I had an issue with my hot wings. Like I didn't even eat meat from 1997 to like when I probably was trying to breastfeed my oldest son. So that was like 2015. So from 1997 to 2015, I hadn't had chicken wings, no burgers, no anything. And so I felt like I did, like my children deserve to have the nourishment of my body. So part of that was like getting enough nutrition to make sure that my body produced enough milk. And so yeah, that began the snacking cycle, whatever, like that. Immediately when I wasn't producing enough milk, I believe that postpartum played a factor in me not losing the weight, losing some weight, because I lost weight with both of my pregnancies. Like I weighed more when I started this challenge than I did when I gave birth to them. So anyway, and then starting recognizing. So yeah, so those are some of the things that really went well. And what could I have done better or differently? Less snacking. But now, like, I recognize the trigger. On Friday it was the hot wings, on Friday it was a snow cone. So now today, after, since the 60 days is over and my new phase began on the 1st, what went well is instead of going and get a snow cone and getting a regular snow cone, I get a sugar-free snow cone. Okay, I didn't eat it all, just had a little bit. And instead of eating like 4 or 5 slices of pizza on pizza day, I ate 2 chicken wings. Save the rest for later. Okay, so I don't want to just like completely change everything at one time. I go into toxic shock and then just end back like a spiraling whatever. I've had to make everything gradual. And I know that there's some things that I'm gonna have to just give up because my system will like, oh goodness, no, why are you doing this to me? But I want that to be a gradual process so I can sustain this way of life. But I know that I have increased energy and everything when I'm doing the proper things the proper way. Okay, and I needed to keep a better track of calories. I'll be like, okay, well, if I have this spaghetti, I know at lunch, I know that I cannot have like nothing with any carbs for dinner. But I wasn't keeping track of it. I needed to monitor better, and I should have used my Fitness Pal because I've used that in the past. But I don't know why I just thought that I could just eyeball it, but it didn't work out well for the most part. But nevertheless, that's something I learned when I, any future endeavors, and probably just need to be a part of life to kind of make sure you're monitoring those calories. Because like I said, I can still have the spaghetti in there, but there's some other ingredients that I can use. And I do not like zucchini squash spaghetti. I can't make it. Now, some people I've tasted like one spaghetti made with that, and spaghetti one of my favorite foods, for real. Okay, but anyway, moving right along, the big reveal. Did I make it? No, but I did get very close. I lost 27.4 pounds. I almost made it to 30 pounds, and I'm still excited because I lost 30 pounds. And this is just the thing. That is from May 30th to July 30th. And in March, I had lost like 11 pounds, and I had kept 10 of them off starting until in May. So what I am doing is working, and I am going to keep going. I am excited. So yeah. And listen to this. I lost a total of 14 inches. Now, the day one, I didn't even take measurements because I was not concerned. All I had on my mind, I need to lose 30 pounds in 60 days. So day one, I did not even take measurements. I did not take measurements until June 13th, which is when I did the green smoothie cleanse. I must have did 8 days because it was the 13th to the 22nd because I took pictures. And So yeah, so from June 13th to July 30th, so I took measure date July 31st, I lost 13 inches, 5 inches in the waist. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now, it's kind of funny that it's still one of the largest areas of my body. Well, actually, it really isn't, but it's still like one that I'm kind of self-conscious about. And so I was wondering, like, okay, is the reason why, like, never mind, I'm gonna discuss that in another video. Okay, here we go. So I lost 27.4 pounds, and I was short 2.6 pounds. What's next? What's to come? What can you expect on my channel? Glad you asked. Okay, Scars and Stretching is going to be reloaded, and we'll start again tomorrow. So you can expect daily stretching, and my focus is going to be on strength building. I'm gonna do a whole total body workout. Still, I'm just sharing with you what I'm doing. I'm doing a total body workout from head to toe, and focusing on building my strength now. And that's why I'm hoping that when I lose the next 30 pounds, I will be having a 6-pack. Okay, but I'm going to be trying to live stream, and hopefully you all will be able to join me at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. 6 a.m., 6 p.m. I'll be there. It's just a matter of you joining. Okay, so look forward to that on Monday. We also will continue to have bi-weekly family editions on Sundays. So our next one is scheduled for this Sunday. So that will be the 2nd, August 2nd at 7 a.m. Okay, so that's when we're going to record it, but you'll see it later on that day. Unless we go live. It just depends on where we are, I guess. I don't know. But you'll see that on Sundays, okay? Every other Sunday. So with this live streaming and whatnot, it's new to me, so please be patient as I work out the kinks, because I don't have enough subscribers yet to go live directly through YouTube, so I'm trying to use another tool to go. And so hopefully you will share this video with somebody so I can get my subscribers up and we can do this together, okay? Directly together. And so, yes, Scars and Stretching will continue. Again, you'll have the ability to join at 6 a.m., 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will also have more juicing and smoothie videos, because they are definitely staying in my life. I love not having to chew, and I love not having my stomach all bloated and bloated throughout the day. Bottom line, okay? But I also like to chew, and let me tell you a good tip for that. Celery. You won't like it at first probably, but when you continue eating it, it satisfies that crunch, that need to chew, and that's that snack thing, and it's like 0 calories, okay? I think all of us are used to eating the eggs and the celery, that's in the way less bell pepper, like anything that you can get some crunch, like you eating some real food, like real food. Like my relationship with carbs will never be the same, so I'm not gonna even expect to have that. But with the bread that I learned about through Redhead Goes Healthy, from Aldi, I will slap some avocado on that bread, that no carb bread, and live my best life, okay? And then maybe add some smoked salmon on that. Oh, goodness gracious, with some tomatoes. And that is enough to, from 12 to probably 6 o'clock, that will keep me full with that water, okay? What else can you expect from the channel? Getting personal. I have decided to get my personal trainer license, and I am going for it. I'm researching different ways and different programs, so stay tuned for that. Quick, easy, tasty meals and treats that even kids like and hopefully people will start sharing some recipes and everything. I just see this channel being such a great community. And Frugal Finds. Saturday is going to be the day for Frugal Finds for the most part. And I may throw something else in there if I found a good deal, because a lot of my favorite coupons are not from this area. And they be like, you have this coupon and this and the other. And I'm like, no, we don't. But I come up with a lot of stuff all the time. Like I did a Family Dollar video, not video, haul yesterday off the 5 off 25. So I got $25 worth of groceries, basically almost $26 worth of groceries for like $7. And that's like your laundry detergent, all your household needs. So when anything else pops up, you're already prepared and ready, instead of paying full price. Buy while it's on sale, buy with a coupon, and live your best life. So you're gonna find have your Frugal Finds mostly on Saturday, but I may throw another video in there. I don't want it to be like a couponing channel, but I want to share these, some deals and whatnot with you. The video of the week. Now this is another thing that I kind of like. Shout out to Redhead Goes Healthy. She does a top 5 video, and I think that is so dope that she like as she's viewing content creators, that she's like saying, okay, these are pretty good videos, let me share this with my community. And it's bigging them up and exposing these content creators to people they probably would not be exposed to. So shout out to her for being so dope about that. But mine is just going to be one video a week, because I try to only support the people who are supporting me. And also just fresh content, okay? Because I want to keep my content authentic to me. I have not been watching anybody stretching. Like if I watch it and stretching, it's something like that comes up on my Instagram feed or whatever. But I just want to make sure that I stay fresh and I'm not like mimicking somebody else's stuff or copying somebody else's stuff. That's just whatever. But if you're going to, you just shout them out. Like, keep it real. So that's a video of the week, and that'll be somebody who has less subscribers than I do, so they can come up too, you know what I'm saying? So whatever that may be. You'll also be featuring content from my YouTube small channel weight loss support loop. Shout out to Angela Edwards. Her channel is Time Out with Angela. She creates great content, great recipes. I'm trying this pizza that is made off tortilla. Like I have these wellness tortillas. They are phenomenal. Forget who makes them. I think they're Olay. Like fantastic. Now I can make pizza on it. Oh my goodness, I hadn't even thought about it. But anyway, so shout out to her. Our next collaboration is coming soon, so look out for the weight loss community. And if you want to join, just join us on Facebook, the YouTube small channel weight loss support loop. And again, shout out to Angela Williams for creating this this group so we can all support one another. So look out for our videos coming soon, collaborations coming soon. We already did one about breakfast, so guess what? Stay tuned. Okay, and another thing to look forward to is Time with T. Like no more product reviews about fashion, makeup and things like that. This conversation with friends and family, like really getting to know me, maybe talk about some of the things that are going on in therapy, and how this journey is progressing. So the channel, I'm trying to keep it fresh and new. And the next major segment is going to be how long will it take me to lose the next 30 pounds? Okay, and just enjoying all the nuances that happen along the way. I have really grown to appreciate each and every one of you. So I once again thank you all so much for watching. If you are still watching at 34 minutes and 20 something seconds into this video, I hope so much that you have hit that like button and make sure that you subscribe, share this video with someone else. I am just just a regular person, and if I can lose 27.4 pounds in 60 days We all can. Okay. I'm just so thankful that I started this, because I almost hesitated and didn't start the YouTube. Nobody want to see me. Nobody don't care. Well, guess what? People care. And it's been exciting. And I almost made it 2.6 pounds short. Kidding me? Guess what? My hope is that I'm not going to set this as a challenge, because I'm very competitive. But if I lose the next 30 pounds in less days than I did, because all I have to do is just go stick with a 1,200 to 1,500 calorie diet per day. And when I say diet, I can still eat the stuff that I like to taste and work out, have a caloric deficit each day. I could lose this weight quickly, and I will still be able to sustain it by just slightly increasing my caloric intake. So it's all going to be documented over the course of the next few months. Okay. So I had 2 questions from somebody. So let me answer these 2 questions, and I'm gonna let y'all go. How did you come up with the name Frugalmamaofboyz? It all started because of couponing, and it just best described me. I'm frugal. I like to save money, and I hope to put in some videos about saving money. Let me put a notation in that, because hey, put in what I do and what I wish I had done, what I would tell my 10-year-old self or 18-year-old self. I don't know which one would have listened. Maybe none of them. That's why I didn't start saving to later in life. But anyway, I am frugal. I am a mother of boys. So that was me. So I just didn't, and I kept that that username or name when I started this like weight loss journey, because it still best describes me, and I don't want my channel to be just strictly about weight loss. It's about whole health wellness, and that includes the mental, the physical, the emotional well-being of people. Okay. And see, that's why a lot of people who are hoarders start to hoard animals, because they looking for that emotional connection, because they're not dealing with the pain or grief or whatever. They are seeking that closeness with. So everything again is tied together. The mind, the soul, the physical. Like if you haven't physically had enough sleep, your mind doesn't function like it would if you had, or your body wouldn't function like it would if you had. Okay, so anyway, that's how I came up with Frugalmamaofboyz. And when I came up with the channel, when I started, I was following couponers, and I wanted to create my own coupon channel, but then I was like, nah, I don't want to make it to, because some people be going in on these coupons, and I don't know. And I know that people are going to be critical about my weight loss, but whatever. But these people put in a lot of work, and no. And I just wanted to stay fun and pure, but sometimes I be like, man, I haven't seen nobody post this. I need to get this out, because it is a lot different here. Like, we don't get Tide and Gain coupons in our paper, like our PNGs or our whatever they come in. No, we either have to print it, and you can only print 1 or 2, and so your deals never work out like your plan. So now I'm just rambling. Okay. The second question was, when did you decide to document the process? And I think I've answered that. I started to document the process shortly before I decided to actually do it. I was like, if I don't put this out there, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to lie to myself. That's how bad I need therapy. I lie to myself. I did enough. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't do a full 30 minutes. I just started lying to myself. And that is because of a lack of self-love somewhere. I don't even know it, because I don't even feel sad. I don't feel troubled. But when I started to think about, I was talking to my girlfriends when I went to Maryland, when I started to think about my ex-fiance, and my other homeboy that died in a car wreck, and my other homeboy who just died of cardiovascular disease, and my other best friend that died before my dad died. Like that, my dad, my grandmother, my big mama died, then my dad died, then my other grandma died. That all that happened in the same year. And there's so much left. I just kick back. Or I went to start refereeing after all those deaths, and now guess what? The cover up of the pain is only temporary. The underlying thing of, and I mean, like, when people usually pass, I feel like, especially if they were ill, I feel like it would be selfish for us to want to keep them here. So I don't even know if that is really the thing. But whatever it is, don't feel ashamed or embarrassed about seeking help. And guess what? I'm getting mine. Okay, because I want to be able to close my eyes, lay peacefully. Like I need like sleep study. I need all that because I want to be whole. And okay, when I get ready to be with the partner that God chooses for me, I don't want no emotional baggage. Like because I'm already thinking I'm good, but when you have an outburst of tears, or you cannot function without a list to get stuff done, you know, you just whatever. And I think that's because I put so much pressure on myself to be perfect, because I've always done things well. But guess what? You gotta relax. Like seriously, you gotta relax. Like Noriega says, you have to relax. Not Noriega, no, N-O-R-E. But anyway, so I'm going to stop this video right now because I could talk all night. That's why I cannot wait to go live with y'all, and we can talk back and forth and all this kind of stuff. So I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with somebody. And remember, I started out in March at 207 pounds. I am now 170 pounds, and this is about to be August 1st. Yeah, you see me. That's 37 pounds. That's 37 pounds. So follow my journey, and let's do some great things together. Bye, y'all.